What's up, man? How are you, Kev? No, no AC here. Just, what's up, everybody? Wow, a lot of people jumping in here. Awesome. Yeah. So basically, good morning from the new job, and just wanted to touch base with you guys. I haven't went live in a little bit. It's going good, Mike. I'm at VW dealer now, and I'm the used car tech here, and it's a gravy job. Gravy. Got a leaking low side AC line. Well, Ford closed down. You're kind of late to the party. Ford closed the dealership down way over a year ago. So then I became a store manager at the independent shop, and then that wasn't working out because the area we were in, there was no money. So you got to go where the money's at. And the benefits here are great. 401k, journeyman pay, and I don't have to really deal with customers that much. I'm good. The detail crew, they're all young. They're good, though. They're very energetic, and they help you. They don't complain about a lot of stuff. They're good. Let's not. Okay, so it's the Costanza. Let's not try to make it seem like I had an issue with responsibility, because that's not it. And less job responsibility is not what I was after. I was after security. You guys might not be keen on it, but if you don't notice, I don't like the little small belittling comments, even though they may not be meant that way. Let's leave that out, because I don't want to see that. It had nothing to do with not wanting responsibility or it was my fault or anything. I just had to make a better move. I have some information that I want to give you guys next week, but I can't talk about it right now until next week, and there were very specific reasons why I did what I did. And I can't cover it until the end of next week. Some of you already know why. Well, my schedule is really weird. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, work, off Friday, work Saturday, off Sunday. So it's top pay for an easy gig. I'll deal with it. Thank you, Joe. It's a very well put together shop. I was looking for these, what I was looking for, my disconnect tool. Have you guys used these before? Do you know how to use them? All right, Eddie, you gotta go, dude. You're done, man. I'm just telling you right now, you're done. You're gonna get blocked from the channel because you're running your mouth, and all I did was just want to say good morning to you guys. You want to run your fat mouth, you're gonna get you're blocked. You're done. Yes, new job. It's nothing new. New job. I've been talking about this for an entire week now. It's already been explained, Cyber. We don't need to explain it again. Get rid of this Cyber dude, man. Get rid of the guy. If somebody can block him or get his ass out of here. Because it's dudes, Martin. I'm just gonna tell you right now, dudes like to talk trash and they like to push each other. Sometimes they just don't like another guy that's more successful than them, or they just have some type of hatred for them. So they get on here and they try to cause a bunch of grief for no reason. And I'm the one guy on here that will actually talk about it. I'll call you out on your shit, and that's just how it is. So a lot of people like to push me because I give them that type of attention. If they want it, I'll give it to them. Yeah, it's hot here, and there's fans all over the place, but it doesn't do any good. I might have to put this car up in the air and get the line from underneath. If you want the dealership, email me. I'm not just going to start putting out the dealership name. And it's a Volkswagen dealer's lot. It's not Mazda. All the bolts for this plastic cover are rotten. You know, I'm gonna see if I can reach my hand up in there and just finagle it out, because those bolts are gonna snap coming out. Otis, no. I work on the Volkswagen and Audi stuff, but I'm mainly on the used car side. If something old comes in or something they're not familiar with, I will get it. I finished like a 2006 Volkswagen Golf that had a laundry list full of problems, and they were like, you know, we want you to figure out what's going on with it because it's been here. Multiple techs have looked at it over the last year, 2 years, and random things keep happening, and I was able to figure it out and get it fixed. See, this thing here had oil coming out of this connection all down this where this AC line had been leaking. That's why I'm replacing it. It wouldn't hold the charge. It was leaking around that connection right there. I got the new line in. Now I'm just going to tighten it down and then lower the car and put the top in. If you want, if you ever need to as well, I have something here. Thank you. Line is in. Put it on the ground. Okay, the new line is, now we got to start charging. Yeah, I have been in physical therapy and working with a trainer at the gym for my knees and my legs for the last like 8 months. So the knee health has improved. It's not better. Like it's not completely healed, but it's definitely a lot stronger and stuff now. I've been working on strengthening the area so it's not as painful, and I can stabilize and get up and down and stuff. So I've gotten stronger in that area, but it's not completely healed. What are you gonna do? You can't stop working. You gotta keep working. vacuum the system down. Leslie, you don't need to tell me that, man. That's not something I don't wake up and deal with every single day. Just leave people, let them say what they want. So but you don't need to remind somebody that knows they're already big that they need to lose weight. It's kind of like a really rude thing to do, especially when I talk about it actively on here, because so many of you like to say stuff about it. It's an insecurity that I have, and it's not something that I like you guys trying to target, because it's my teeth and my weight are the two insecurities that I have. Everything else in my life I'm pretty secure with overall. And I'm trying to work on that stuff. It's not easy, but it's also not your job to come to me and try to pinpoint and point out what you don't like or what you think or what you suggest. Just shut your mouth about that stuff. It's not your place to do that. Please. I lost 100 pounds. I gained like 35 of it back, and I'm still actively trying to work on it. I don't need to be reminded by other people that, hey, this is a problem we see with you, so hey, no offense. Anytime you start a sentence out with no offense and then follow something up that's offensive, you're intending to be offensive. That's just the reality of it. Scotty talks more than work. Yeah, he does. He doesn't work on shit. And when he does work on it, he shows the half-assed way to do it instead of the right way. I wouldn't say I'm more talented than them. I have more experience in other cars than them, but a lot of them are very young, you know. They're not, there's only a couple guys that are my age. And the rest of them are all super young. They haven't worked on maybe only like 6 or 7 years in the field. But they're good. They're very good techs. What's up, son from another mother? I'm the young Scotty. I don't even want to be put in the same category as that guy, to be honest with you. Derek, I've already covered what happened to the other job. I mean, it's like I'm on repeat. Everybody keeps asking. It just didn't work out. Let's just leave it at that. It didn't work out. I need benefits, and I'll explain more next week. I can't do that right now. I'm at Volkswagen as the used car tech. I'm the only used car tech here. The other used car tech moved to mainline as an apprentice, and I took the journeyman position as the used car tech. And I love it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thank all of you for supporting me and not having anything bad to say. Everybody has to make a change in their life at some point, and if you don't, you're fortunate. It's just I had to make a change, and I was the one that had the guts to do it, so I did. Hey, Leslie, it's fine, but you got to understand that if you say something, you got to expect something in return, and that's all it was. Let's move on. I'll try. Thank you. I am assigned these two stalls right here. I got a flat stall and I got a stall with a lift, and that's really all I need. What I'll do is I'll put one car in here that I'm actively working on, and I'll put one car over here that I'm not. And I'll have that ready to be swapped in. And then if I'm doing like a fuel pump or I'm waiting on parts, I'll push the other car over here, and then I'll have this stall open so I can... And I like these stalls. These rotary lifts have up and down and the locks built into them. So you don't have to sit there and hold the lock lever down while you're trying to lift the thing to make sure, or when you go down, you hit down, it automatically unlocks for you. So these are auto locking, and you don't have to sit there and do all multiple things at one time. Low side AC line was leaking. So I replaced the low side line, and now I'm recharging it. I'm in the evacuation process right now. Do they do major engine work and tear down at the dealership? I do here, but on the other side, they do engine replacement stuff. Like there was a Tiguan that came in the other day for oil consumption. They did an engine in that. There's a guy over there right now doing some transmission work where they do lighter transmission work. There's something that goes on in the front of the Volkswagen transmissions to where you got to pull the clutch pack out and put some new piece or shim or something in and put it all back together. But they don't pull transmissions completely apart here and rebuild them. They just put new ones in. So they will do some major engine work, but typically it's replacement of engine, not complete teardown. Airbag light on dashboard. It could be anything. We're gonna have to hook the scanner up to it that can read airbag codes and give us the code. Let's give it a couple minutes to see if we lose vacuum. Good morning. This is just saying hi to you guys. I'm not really like doing a tutorial. It's more like just good morning. Here's the shop setting. You know, I'm kind of, all the other techs are on that side of the shop. I'm over here on this side of the shop. Everybody leaves me alone. If I have any questions, they're more than willing to answer it. These are actually really nice guys. They're not old grumpy guys like most people are used to. Is it hard on Saturday to get parts for non-VW? No. No, it's not. We can get parts really fast directly from the actual dealer if we need it. Good morning. Yeah, this Mazda is a 2.5 liter. It was the Mazda Ford relationship. So this is the engine that you see with 300,000 or 500,000 miles on it. And this one is super clean and very, very well taken care of. It's got 172,000 miles on it and drives like it's brand new. What made me want to be a car mechanic for your profession, just a passion for cars? When I was a kid, playing with Matchbox cars and putting, like car kits together, like the plastic model cars and stuff like that, and going for rides and stuff with my uncle in his big truck. I was always around some type of vehicle, some type of moving apparatus, and I wanted to either be a truck driver or I wanted to be a mechanic. So I love working on stuff. Yeah, I love these Mazdas. This is a 2010 and it runs phenomenal. Alright, we're still at 30 inches of vacuum. So we're going to go ahead and shove the refrigerant in there and see what happens. It's already got oil, green dye in the system. £1.13 charge. right, here we go. Putting it in at 1.13 pounds. What's up, man? It all depends. All depends on how the failure is. Seen on YouTube, text changing AC compressors and not accumulator. You recommend that? If there's a catastrophic failure, then yes, change the accumulator, receiver dryer, whatever, and the AC condenser if you can't blow it all out cleanly, and maybe even the evaporator if you can't get it clean. But if it's a clutch failure or something happened where the seal in the end of it's leaking, you don't need to do all that. Replace just the compressor and maybe the receiver dryer. Just all depends on how you want to look at it and how much money you want to spend. Yeah, it's going. No, CDK is back up here at this dealer. It's been a little wonky from time to time, but it's still good. It's gonna be a street car. Yeah, just like you said, change the orifice tube or expansion valve. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. That's the orifice tube is just a controlled restriction. It's not actually a good control for how much refrigerant's flowing through the line. And the filter on the orifice tube gets plugged up with metal debris if there's catastrophic failure. And the expansion valve can get stuff inside it and stop the valves from opening and closed. But typically, there's an external bulb that's mounted somewhere on the evaporator that can detect the amount of, they can detect the pressure that changes or increases or decreases the diaphragm inside that bulb that goes out to the expansion valve that then can internally, or it's mounted right on it, regulate how much flows through. Can a compressor overheat from a bad clutch? Well, I'm sure it can. Alright, let's go ahead and start the vehicle. Got cold air already. Got good system pressures. Hey, thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. It is. It's really hot. AC pressures normally read around 175 to 200, but it's up to like 240, 250 today because it's hot with the humidity. The temperatures are going to go up. It's about 2 to 2.5 times ambient temperature is what your high side is going to read at, and your low side is pretty much always going to read between like 28 and 40, 30 and 40. Yeah, we got some cold AC. I think I'm gonna keep this AC machine. Got the AC machine clearing the lines right now. No, they don't, because I get my work done. As long as I'm getting my work done, as long as it's bringing some kind of positivity, they don't care. I even talked to the main owner and said, hey, look, I have a YouTube channel, I have a TikTok, I use it, and I talk about my business and stuff. Thanks for that super chat, Seedlin. So they don't, as long as you're respectful to them and you get your shit done for the day, they don't bother you, because they know it brings customers in. And honestly, people are tired of the frou-frou stuff and all the, you know, they want real, honest mechanics. So when they deal with somebody like me that's straight up, they typically want to come back. I got a guy trying to come in next week for cam phasers. I'm hoping he comes in next week. So I'm going to do a complete teardown of a 3.5 EcoBoost and cam phasers, guides, everything. See, that brings business in. People want to come find me. So if you want me to continue to service your vehicle, just hit my email up and I'll tell you where I'm at, and then you're more than welcome. Alpha, not typically. I mean, I'm not saying I can't, but it's typically not something I would get involved with, because I don't know, like you would want somebody to work on your Alpha. So I would say no, probably not a good idea for me to work on it, because I don't have the experience. Can I work on it? Sure. Pull this car out, get another car in. Yeah, I miss my town car, I do. I love that car, but Ryan brings his by every once in a while, so I still get a taste of what it's like. You know, me and him will go out, have lunch, go have dinner, something like that, go hang out. We'll drive his town car, because I do miss it, and I do like his town car is extremely nice. His town car is the one that I featured here on the channel, and then he went by and bought it. So, yes. Do I do cab lift? I'm going to do cab lift. I don't always do cab lift, just all depends on how I feel. Oh, it's too cold, way too cold. Turn it down. It's freezing. You know what? I need to get... Good morning, good morning. This is a used car?
Huh?
This is a used car?
I don't even know.
This is a used car. No, I'm telling you, this is a trade-in car. I'm done fixing it, but nobody's detailed it or cleaned it or anything yet. What do we even do with these?
I don't know.
Just put them back out there?
I guess.
Okay, I'll just park it back out there, and then whenever people get around to it, they get around to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that AC feels good. I love the way this thing drives. And if you're not careful, it'll bark the tires when you go to take off. What happened? I'm not sure what you mean by what happened. Just switch jobs. I had to switch jobs. I'll talk more about it next week. I've already explained everything. I don't care to repeat it again. But I got more to tell you guys next week, but I can't tell you until the end of next week. So, yeah, that's it. Good morning. I got a Jetta as a consolidation prize in my divorce. Oh, wow. I appreciate that, G. I have for those of you that are new, I got a Grand Marquis that the engine's in the garage right now. So we're going to start tearing it down this afternoon. Getting like the wiring harness, intake manifold and everything off of it. Getting it stripped down to the cylinder heads, get the cylinder heads pulled off of it. And then we're going to start doing the rotating assembly here eventually. I went and bought an engine stand and a cherry picker and everything so I can start doing work at home. I didn't have one before because I was always doing it at the dealership. Now I can do a lot of the work at home and just do it right there. I got a big Bel Air AC compressor and pneumatic tools and everything else. I'm starting to stock my home up just like I am my tools at the dealership. So yeah, I've been acquiring a lot of power tools and a lot of specialty tools at home now. FVP brand? They're okay. They're nothing to really brag about. You seem happier already. I am. I'm happy. You know, it just took I needed a change. I needed something more secure. And that's what I got. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh. One thing I hate, Volkswagen lug nuts. Volkswagen lug nuts suck ass, man. They are terrible. Little tiny fine dinky things. Sorry, I'm putting one on right now. I ordered one because one of them was kind of shitty. And you don't torque them very tight, because if you torque them very tight, you screw the threads up and everything. So, yeah. One car done for the day. That was a nice ticket. We got a Tundra trade-in. Now the next car is going to be like I think it's a 2020 Buick Encore. It's got like 29,000 miles on it. I gotta find it. I don't know where the hell it's at on this lot, but I'll have to walk around and look for it. Yeah, I knew I was on InfoWars. I didn't know at first. I was on what is that, Wall Street Apes or something like that. They have like 1.2 million followers. They started it, and then Marjorie Green MTG on Instagram, she's got like 200 and something or 300 something thousand followers. She posted it, and then InfoWars took it and put it in their War Room segment, and now it's all over the place. Edwin, just email me and then we'll talk. Am I just a grunt ground level worker at the new place, or are you still in management role of some kind? No, I'm a journeyman tech. Just a journeyman paid technician, that's all. Ain't nothing special. I work in the used car department. I think some people call it recon, and it's an easy gravy job. Hourly, and I just work. I do my job. I get the cars done fast so the dealership can get them back out for sale. And then I work on any of the stuff the other guys they don't want to work on, or don't know how to work on, or they need my help to get it done because they're backed up. Okay, I need to buy. Oh, you guys just here? Ice cold water in a cooler all day. That's like a 52 or 56 quart cooler. It's a refrigerator, freezer. It goes all the way down to like 26 degrees. I absolutely love this. Keep my water cold all day. Little known fact, Rich was the inspiration for the movie Drive. I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I love this stuff here. It's no calorie, low calorie, meal, energy, caffeine, and vitamins. This stuff is good. No, it's not a Ford garage. It's Volkswagen, but I work on everything. Ford Tech Life, what's up, man? Still doing Ford work, even though I'm at a VW dealer. I love this place because they really like to try to take care of the customer. They're honest with you. They don't play no games or anything. They're really about getting the work done right and taking care of the customer, which that means a lot to me. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm doing well. A lot of people are mad that they're not really that much of a pain in the ass to work on. The newer ones aren't. I mean, some of the ones like 2011, 12, or 8 to 12 were kind of a pain in the butt, but not so much the new ones. Yeah, 19 Ranger, good vehicle. I like the Rangers better than any of the mid-sized trucks. Yeah, yesterday I seen there was a dude in Chicago going down Archer, and he was in like a Volkswagen Beetle or something like that with the back cut off of it, and it had a rear hatch and or a rear wall and a glass, like a single cab truck, and then it had a small like little 4-foot bed behind it. It looked so weird. Alright, well, I'm done with my Mazda. I'm going to turn the paperwork in for it, and I'm going to get on to my next vehicle. It's been an hour. I appreciate you guys stopping by to say hi, but it's time for me to get off of here and continue focusing on the rest of my day and being as productive as I can. So, I want to give you guys a chance to say goodbye, and then I'm out. Alright guys, I'm out. Take care. I love y'all. Be blessed.